89th minute. The Netherlands, one of the biggest names in world football, think they've just won this game. And then Japan score. Again. And if you've been paying attention, you saw this one coming. Because right now, Japan might be the team nobody wants to face. So yeah, Japan just went toe-to-toe with the Netherlands at the World Cup. But trust me, this was no accident. This has been building for years now. Let's rewind to 2022. Japan got drawn into the group of death. Germany on one side, Spain on the other. Two teams that have actually won this whole tournament. And most people thought Japan were just there to make up the numbers. Then the football started. Japan came from a goal down to beat Germany 2-1. A few days later, they did the exact same thing to Spain. Behind, then in front, 2-1 again. They didn't scrape through that group, they won it. And Germany went home. And look at the pattern. Germany, behind, then they won. Spain, behind, then they won. The Netherlands the other night, behind twice, and they still didn't lose. This Japan side doesn't panic. They press you, they run for 90 minutes, and they hurt you late. That's a nightmare to play against. But here's the part that still hurts them. For all those huge nights, Japan have never reached a World Cup quarterfinal. Not once. 4 times they've made the last 16, and 4 times they've been knocked out. In 2022, it was Croatia, on penalties. Minutes from history, and it slipped away. So how did they respond? They went out and broke records. Japan were the first team on the planet to qualify for this World Cup. In qualifying, they scored 54 goals and conceded just 3. 3 in a whole campaign. Defenses are not supposed to be that good. And this is not the Japan from 20 years ago. Almost the entire squad now plays in Europe. Takefusa Kubo at Real Sociedad. Ritsu Doan over in Germany. Daichi Kamada in the Premier League. These players take on the best in the world every single week and beat them. And it shows. In the last year or so, Japan have beaten Brazil and gone to England and won. That's not luck. That's a team that belongs at the very top table. So when people still call Japan dark horses, honestly, I think that's already out of date. They're not the surprise package anymore. They're a real threat. Which brings us right back to Dallas. Against the Netherlands, Japan fell behind. Then they fell behind again. And this is exactly where most teams fold. Japan just kept on coming. Keito Nakamura pulled one back. Then, deep into stoppage time, off a corner, the ball squeezed in for 2-2. And the man who kept them alive was their keeper, Zion Suzuki. 3 massive saves when the Dutch really should have killed the game off. And here's the bit I love. Japan weren't celebrating that draw. Their manager came out and basically said they wanted to win it. A point against the Netherlands, and they're frustrated. That tells you everything about this team right now. Because Japan have a goal most fans don't even know about. Years ago, their own football federation said it out loud. They want to win the World Cup by 2050. And right now, that doesn't sound so crazy anymore. Up next, it's Tunisia and then Sweden. Win those 2, and Japan could finish top of a group with the Netherlands in it. Just sit with that for a second. So I want to hear it. Is this finally the year Japan smashed through to the quarterfinals and beyond? Let me know down below. And if you love a good World Cup story, hit subscribe.